Hello, welcome back again to Bergtronics TV. This is example number 5 for voltage and current divider problems. Alright, so we are given this circuit. Seems na complex siya, so we need to at least redraw the circuit na mas madali siyang ma-analyze. Alright, let's draw the circuit. And dito ko siya ilalagay sa bandang kaliwa. No? So we have in here the transform circuit para mas madali natin ma-analyze our, say, B in. And we have this R1, right? Sundan lang natin yan. Meron akong R1. And then si R1 ko ay nakakabit kay R2 papunta sa ground. So I will have in here R2 going to ground. Okay? And then since malaki yung ating circuit, maybe yung simplification na gagawin natin ay habaan natin dito sa taas. Ano? Okay? So makikita nyo rin dito na etong portion na to ni R1 and R2 ay naka-extend up to R9 in series with R10 papunta sa ground. So, pwede natin ditong i-drawing yung R9 and R10. This is R9 and our R10. Now, in this same node, okay, nakakabit itong dalawang resistor na to na si R7 and R3. Okay? So, we can draw in here. So, meron daw tayong R3 and R7. Right? So, I will call it R7 and R3. So, mas dumadali na siya ngayong i-analyze. And then, from this point, okay, R7 and R3 meron daw nakakabit na R4 to ground. So, balik tayo. This is the R4 to ground. Okay. And then, from this point, na node ni R4, at saka connection nila R7 and R3, meron nakakabit na R8 parallel sa R5. So, kung i-redraw natin yan, ganito yan, no, guys. No? Pwede na rin dito sa node na to. Yan. And then, meron akong dalawang resistor in parallel, R8 and R5. And then, from R8, R5, meron ako ditong R6. Okay, papunta sa ground. So, this is our R6. Okay? So, ngayon, mas madali na natin maintindihan yung circuit dahil medyo nakaayos na siya. In such a way na nakikita na natin kung sino yung nakaparallel and kung sino yung nakaseries. Okay? So, let us observe. Ang gagawin nga pala natin dito na technique ay divide and conquer. Okay? And then we will simplify yung circuit natin bit by bit so that makuha natin lahat ng mga voltages and currents. So dahil meron tayong 10 resistors, we will have 10 voltages and 10 currents. So let us do some observation. No? Makikita natin yung ating V in which is 10 volts. Alright? Ay mahati kay R1 at some equivalent resistance. No? Okay? Mula dito sa point na to. Okay? Up to this point. And tatawagin ko yung equivalent resistance na yun na Rx. Alright? That is the combination of all the resistors in the right side of this dashed red line. So we need to find yung ating Rx so that makikita natin yung ating voltage na magiging supply ng ating mga resistors na ito. No? By observation, we will have our B in. Okay? We will have our B in. Yung mga voltages, pag-usapan na natin. No? B in. Pag nakuha na natin si Rx, will be equivalent to B1 or the voltage across R1 plus yung ating Bx. Tatawagin ko muna siyang Bx. No? And then si Bx, makikita nyo, okay, mapaparallel siya kay R2. So therefore, si Bx, okay, ay pwede kong sabihin Bx equal to B2. Now, si Bx also will be divided into, tatawagin ko muna tong voltage natin, no? This one, yung voltage dito, okay, sa portion na to, hanggang dito sa portion na to, tatawagin ko muna siyang BA. Okay? And then yung combination ni R3 and R7, tatawagin ko munang RA. Alright? Tapos, yung voltage naman across dito, okay, ay tatawagin kong VB. Yan. And then that VB, okay, ay galing sa resistor combination na R5, and R8, tatawagin kong RB. Okay. So, therefore, kung titingnan ko, no, ang aking B2 or Bx is also equal to yung drop natin across BA, okay, plus drop across R4, yan, na mahati kay BB and R6. Pero isulat muna natin plus drop across R4, which is, tawag natin B4. Okay, yan yung mga voltage. And then yung voltage B4 natin, as I've said, right, yung voltage B4 natin, okay, ay mahati kay VB and our B6. Okay, so meron tayong BB plus B6. Remember that VA is the voltage drop na pareho kay R3 and R4. And si BB naman ay voltage drop na pareho kay R5 and R8. So, yun muna yung mga i-remember natin. No? Okay, ano pang ibang observation na makukuha natin? And also, yung ating BX, guys, no? Yung BX natin, lagay ko na lang dito sa baba ng B4. Makikita nyo, nakaparallel din siya kay R9 and R10. So, that will be yung ating B9 plus B10 as well. No? So, kasi pare-pareho yan, mga nakaparallel lang. So, pag nakuha na natin mamaya yung mga kailangan natin, like this one, Rx, makukuha ko na yung voltage na Bx, and then I can have the voltage divider, no? Para makita na natin kung sino-sino tong, or ano-ano ang value nito mga to, no? Alright? So, dito, we will apply voltage divider. Dito, voltage divider, voltage divider, voltage divider. So, yun ang gagawin natin. Okay. Kung nakuha na natin yung mga voltages across sa elements, pwede na lang tayo gumamit ng Ohm's law para makuha natin yung kanilang mga kuryente, para hindi na tayo masyadong mahaba sa voltage sa current divider. Okay? So, let's start. I-simplify pa natin to further. Itong series R9 and R10, tapos parallel ni R5, R8, at saka R3, R7 hanggang makuha natin si Rx. Alright, nag-draw lang ako ng circuit, no, para dito natin gawin yung ating simplification. Okay, let's start with R9, R10. Meron tayong 10 ohms ng R9, 10 ohms ng R10. So, I will call it maybe R910, no? And then ilalagay ko dito yung kanyang equivalent na resistance, R910, no? And yung R910 na yan ay equivalent to 20. Hindi ko na ilalagay muna yung ohms, no, para medyo malinis. And then, makikita natin, no, yung ating RA ay combination ni parallel R3 and R7. So, meron tayong R3, okay, and R7 na nakaparallel. We all know that, no, na dalawang resistor, equal value, nakaparallel. Ang magiging equivalent resistance nila ay yung kalahati ng kanilang value. So, ang ilalagay ko lang dito ay yung aking RA, okay, ito pala yung kulay niya, no, yan, RA, equivalent to 20 parallel, magiging 10 ohms yan, no. And then, nakakabit siya kay R4, okay, si R4 natin, di naman natin binago, this is still 20 ohms. Yan. Okay? And then si R4, nakaparallel dito sa series connection ni R5, R8 parallel, and R6. Okay? And yung ating R5, R8 parallel, tatawagin nating RB. And si R5 ay 20 ohms, nakaparallel kay R8, 20 ohms. So therefore, ang ating RB, okay, from this point, ang ating RB ay equivalent din sa 10 ohms. Yan. And then wala akong binago kay R6, no? R6 is still, this is R4. R6 is still 10 ohms. Yan. So, dito makikita natin si RB and R6 ay naka-series. So, we can further simplify. Alright, nag-draw lang uli ako ng circuit, no? And in here, makikita natin, pwede pa nating i-simplify itong portion na to, no? RB and R6 in series. So, that is 10 ohms plus 10 ohms, magiging 20 ohms, magiging parallel with R4 na 20 ohms. So, ibig sabihin, meron ako ditong 20 ohms dito, parallel. So, there will be two resistors, no? Okay. Now, i-gawin natin consistent na kulay. So, meron ako ditong RA, which is 10 ohms. Okay. And then, meron ako ditong bagong simplified na mga resistors, no? Na equivalent din sa 10 ohms. Okay, saan nakuha natin? Tawagin na lang natin R4X. Okay, we call it R4X. R4X. And then siguro, bukuin natin kulay na resistor niya. No? Yan. So, this R4X came from this combination. And that is 10 ohms. No? Okay? So makita natin ngayon na meron akong R2 10 ohms, okay? And then R1 meron din akong 5 ohms, then our voltage input. So makikita natin na from here, okay, meron akong 20 ohms, nakaparallel kay 20 ohms, nakaparallel kay 10 ohms. So ang gagawin natin dito ay, again, no, nakikita nyo, nagdi-divide and conquer tayo, no? Para ma-simplify natin ang circuit and madali natin ma-evaluate. So dito, meron tayong tatlong nakaparallel. Ang gagawin natin dapat yan ay, para mas madali buhay natin, 2 resistors at a time. So we will have muna, no, yung combination muna nito. Itong naka-box. Okay. So what is the equivalent resistance of that one? No? So ang equivalent resistance niyan ay 20, nakaparallel kay 20. So we will have our equivalent resistor, no, na 20 ohms. Okay? So pwede natin tanggalin muna yan. Okay? And then magsulat na lang tayo dito ng isang resistor. Okay? Nanggaling yan dito sa 20, parallel sa 20, naging 10 ohms. So yan, tawagin na lang muna natin yan na 10 ohms. And nanggaling siya dito. So I will call it just to have it name as RY. No? Okay? Si RY nakaparallel kay RX. Okay? Okay, R2 na magbibigay sa atin ng RX na 10 ohms, 10 ohms. Therefore, our RX, okay, RX will be equivalent to the parallel combination of RY at saka ni R2. R2 parallel with RY. So, therefore, meron tayong dalawang 10 ohms na nakaparallel. Ito ay magiging 5 ohms. So, our RX is just 5 ohms. So, now, yung circuit natin na to, pwede na natin masabi na ilan ba yung voltage drop across this Rx, no? O ano ba yung ating Vx? Okay? Kasi ang ating circuit ay na-simplify na ngayon sa, of course, our voltage supply. Meron akong R1 dito and then my Rx. It's just a simple voltage divider, no? Si R1 may 5 ohms, si Rx may 5 ohms, and then we have 10 volts. So we can apply voltage divider to get the Vx, no? So let's go. Getting the Vx. So our Vx is equal to the voltage divider with our input B in times Rx over R1 plus Rx. And that will be 10 volts times 5 ohms divided by 10 ohms. No? So 1 half ng 10 natin ay magiging 5 volts. Yan. So we have our Vx and then our Vx is equivalent daw sa B2. So lagay lang natin B2. So ibig sabihin yung voltage across R2 is 5 volts as well. Right? So ito raw ay 5 volts din. Ano? Now we have Bx equals to Ba plus B4. Okay? And yung B4 na yan ay actually no, yung combination ng lahat ng mga resistor na to, no, kung ano yung magiging drop dyan, yun yung ating B4. Okay? And that B4 will be divided then kay BB and B6. But let us have muna yung ating B4, no, and BA. So ano nga ba si BA and B4? So as you can see in here, dito guys, no, sa portion na to, meron ako ditong across R4 na simplified resistance, no, na 20 parallel sa 20, so 10 ohms. So ang tawag ko dun kanina ay RX4, okay? And that RX4 is equivalent to 5 ohms as 10 ohms as well, no. So I will just write here RX4, okay? Equivalent to 10 ohms. And RX4 is the simplified version, no, ng mga resistance na to. Okay? So we can get now the voltage, no, dun sa ating B4 and our BA. So let us do voltage divider again, no. And kahit ano naman kunin natin, no, pantay lang naman sila, no. So BA, kunin natin si BA. BA is equal to yung BX natin, ang BX natin multiplied with our RA over RA plus RX4, no. So si BX natin nakuha natin kanina na 5 volts. Divide natin kay multiply natin kay RA, which is si RA 10 ohms, and then RA 10 ohms, RX4 10 ohms, so 20 ohms. So ito ay magiging 2.5 volts, no. So yan. And then alam ko naman na si BA, okay, at si B4 ay equals to BX. So therefore, meron akong, makuha ko na yung aking B4, no? And B4, okay, ang B4 natin ay magiging BX minus VA. BX is 5 volts minus 2.5 volts. So 2.5 volts. So kompleto na. Meron tayong voltage. But B4, okay, si B4 daw ay equivalent kay B6 and BB. So voltage divider again, no? Kunin natin si B6, okay? Let us do B6. So ito muna, gawin ko B6 equivalent to our B4 na input sa kanila. Ito yon, no guys? Yan, ito yan. Okay, nahati yung voltage na yan kay BB and B6. Okay, so B4 times, ano yung kinukuha na natin na resistance? Across this, R6. So, multiply natin sa R6 over yung ating RB plus R6. Okay, so what is our B4? Nakuha na natin yan, 2.5 volts. What is our R6? Ang ating R6 ay 10 ohms. Okay, ito po siya. And then yung ating RB is 10 ohms as well. Okay, so therefore, RB plus R6 is 20 ohms. So ito ay magiging 1.25 volts. Dahil yung ating B4 ay equal to B6 plus BB, so I can get na rin yung aking anong kulay na gagamitin ko. Ito na lang, no? BB is equal to B4 minus B6, which is equivalent to 2.5 volts minus 1.25 volts. So 1.25 volts din. Right? So yan na yung mga voltage natin. Nakuha na natin. Si R9 and R10, mayroon din voltage yan. Okay? And then yung voltage na yan, pwede natin kunin as voltage divider din with input BX. We know BX is 5 volts. So BX times the resistor R9 over R9 plus R10. Okay? So, what is our BX? 5 volts. What is our R9? In here, R9 is 10. R10 is 10 ohms as well. So, we have 10 over 20 ohms. No? So, our B9 is equivalent to 2.5 volts. All right. So, we all know that BX, okay, is equal to B9 plus B10. So, therefore, I can get the B10 as well. And then B10 is just the BX minus B9. Okay. And this is 5 volts BX minus 2.5 B9. So therefore, meron tayong B10 equivalent to 2.5 volts as well. And remember, okay, our BA is the voltage drop across R3 and R7. And our BB is the voltage drop across R5 and R8. So therefore, you can just say, okay, I do not have any more space, but I can say that B3 equal to B7 equal to, what's that, BA, no? Where's our BA? Yeah, it's so compact. BA is 2.5 volts, okay? So equal to 2.5 volts. Okay, and then B5, B8 equal to BB. And BB is 1.25 volts. Okay? BB is 1.25 volts. So that is, no, or those are the voltages, no, across our elements. And to get the current, okay, we know na, no, kung ano yung mga drop. Okay, by the way, yung drop nga pala sa R1 is also 5 volts kasi meron tayong B in 10 volts, meron akong BX 5 volts, so therefore 10 minus, okay, B in 10 volts, BX 5 volts, so B1 is just B in minus BX or also 5 volts. So you can just apply yung ating Ohm's law with this following formula, di ba? For example, we know that Bn is equal to In Rn. Okay? So therefore, yung aking In, I know na naman lahat ng resistance value ko. Alam ko na rin yung voltage value ko ay kunin ko lang. For example, B1, so sorry, but Rx. This is Rn. Okay? So for example, I1 is equals to B1 over R1. Nakuha ko na yan, no? I2 is equal to B2 all over R2. So makukuha na natin lahat dahil alam na natin lahat ng voltages and resistances. Okay, my screen is so full, no? At wala na tayong space. I think this will end up for the fifth example ng voltage divider and current divider. And we will go to KVL and KCL. Thank you.